We sort of do new homes extensions, but we sort of our niche market has been new homes now really, and in the larger new homes, like the 500k upwards. So, and that's mainly in the South Auckland area. Yeah, there's a team of about 8 of us. There's 3 in the office, including myself now. Finally, got in there. I have 2 site supervisors, Brenton and Dean, and they basically run the sites. And then I have a tradesman builder and 2 apprentices. And there's also Shirley, which is part-time now in the office, doing the admin in there. Yeah, well, the website has been huge, obviously. When we're recommended by other clients, they go on our website. That basically cements them into wanting me as their builder. And as an example, the other day I met a client. We went over the site and the plan, and he, at the end of it, he said, "Do you want to be my builder?" So I've never been asked that before. So it's normally I'm pricing against another couple of builders and that, but he's totally wants me as his builder, and that was after he'd been on the website.
Yes, I cannot wait. I cannot wait till it's finished, and really looking forward to it. And I've got this amazing philosophy. It has to be the number 1. So I'm always fighting for that top position. 12 months ago we were winging it.
Basically 12 months ago I didn't know the difference between the margin and the markup, so now I do. And we have a system where, say, each costing is the same. Say on each job, like I'm a member of Hazard Co now, so that costing is the same in each job, and the computer automatically puts that costing into the system. So that's just one example, and there's admin and all those, so that saves a lot of time. Like we've cut our pricing timeline down to, it used to be about 4 to 5 weeks down to a good 3 now, and it's going to get quicker. It has just been, as you say, looking more professional and being more professional. It's huge.
That was actually one of the first changes we made.
Yeah, it
was our image, because that's the first thing people see is, well, if you're neat and tidy and you present yourself well, then you're going to build well.
Yeah, we're a lot more detailed now with our pricing. Like, the clients know what type of shower mixer they're getting, what type of toilet pan, what type of the electrical equipment they're getting. Before, they didn't know any of that. So there's very few questions they have to ask about what they're not getting. Yeah, well, that 1% referral fees worked really well, actually. So that's got us 3 jobs at the moment. Yeah. So we're very pleased with that. And yeah, this real estate agent we've happened to got in with, she sells a lot of sections around the Harbourside, Cracker Harbourside area, and Cracker Lakes, and well, all around really, lifestyle blocks. So she recommends us highly as the preferred builder. Yeah, it's been huge. I can't believe how much more spare time I've got, actually. Really. Like before, just the hours were huge, like after work, in the office, weekends, seeing people. But now I've got, my weekends are free, got a lot more time with the family, the grandkids. The computers are turned off at 5 o'clock every night. There's no more work like that. So just heaps more free time, which I can't stress how important that is, really. It's been great.
I think he's definitely a lot less stressed. Yeah, I mean, he's around the house a lot more. Yeah, and like he said, he loves just going and picking up our grandsons from school. You know, and how many grandparents can actually do that and enjoy that family time, which we'll never get back. You know, it's just a snapshot. It's gone.
I've given the boys more responsibility, so it's just freed up my time really, where before I was trying to do everything. And so I've changed in where I've given more responsibility to the boys, and with that, it's just freed up my time really. It's been quite a lot really, but the number one would be how important to have systems in place really, and to set goals. When I took a price around to the clients and submitted my price and went over it with them, and I got the job because the other two prices were just emailed to them, and that's what you said to me, do not email your price, present it, which is what I did, and even though I wasn't the cheapest builder, I got the job. So when I got home I was very happy with that. Just about 40 years now I've been building, and I've just been getting up every morning, hopping on my ute, going off to work with somebody else, building a house, coming home again. So now it took a while for me to realise I don't actually have to get on my ute now and go to work, because one morning Jenny says, oh, where you going? I said, I'm going to the site. She said, why? But, good point, I don't really have to go there. The boys have got it all under control. So it's finally got to me where I'm spending now more time in the office. Well, just over the last 12 months, I mean, our turnover's gone from 800k to be close to 5 million this year. So that has just been amazing in itself, really. Oh, definitely, yeah. 12 months ago, I thought that I would never have a business to sell. I'll just be using the tools, which would retire with me. But now I've definitely got a business to sell because I've got the systems in place. I can sell my name. No, I'm wrapped in it. Yeah, from my experience, be prepared to change. It was a little bit hard for me to do that, to be honest. But in the long run, you have to be prepared to change, really.
Yeah, that's actually the first thing that you need to do. You know, if you're struggling in your business, it's your mindset, and the first thing you need to do is actually say, well, I need to change. It's not the person down the road, it's actually you that needs to change. And set your goals and then move forward from there. Just one step at a time, you know. And I think that's the important thing. As long as you're moving forward and you're not moving backwards, you're on the right track.
And getting the proper advice from somebody like yourself is huge.